I'm Mark, and I'm half-ass ready. What's up, y'all? Friday Night Lights. I got the crew. I got Murmurton Press. I got Ohio Valley Prepping. I got Rural 2IC already here. So there is absolutely no purpose to this live at all. None. There's no purpose to this live at all.
No, this is like
And
0 hour
we're just gonna
pregame.
we're gonna grin and have some fun. I'm getting ready to go on vacation in the morning. The one thing I am gonna say to all y'all in the chat, we have had enough drama today. There will be no drama on Half-Ass Ready's channel tonight. Tonight we're having fun. We're drinking beer, not coffee. And we're going to the beach in the morning. And some of us are drinking Orange Crush with a little vodka in it.
Just a little bit of vodka.
Little vodka.
Great coffee.
But anyway, love. Well, thank you, Katrinka. It's your house should be right back. No, wait a minute. A little bit that way. So that's your house is right over there. So
That's cool that she moved like right down the road.
dude, and she's really right. I mean, I could. Well, hold on. I'll try to do a little better here. I don't like trying this with a laptop, but yeah, it's and she's right. Dude, this part of North Carolina is beautiful. I mean, that's just my yard, man. I mean, the trees, you can't really see the well, I hear you, Chance. Yeah, water head. But don't start, Dan. I'm telling you, bro. I love you, brother, but I'm telling you, I'm hello, Kane Corso. Let me say hey to everybody in the chat real quick here. I know Katrinka's in here. Hello. Oh, hey, Granny's Corner.
Granny.
Chance Paladin. Hey, Rural 2IC's in there too. Hey, ADRVT. Half-Ass Ready. Hey to you. Grit and Grace was the first one in. Thank you.
G&G.
Good to see y'all. Tell Merle we said hey. And
the goat. I can't remember the goat's name now.
Badger.
Dude, that goat is
a goat named Badger.
Yes. The goat's hilarious.
That goat is friggin' hilarious. So, look, and you know those shorts, and I'm not a big fan of shorts. We talked about this, but her shorts are hilarious, man. Those goats and cows, man, they're spot on, man.
Yeah, I love them.
Cute V Farmers here. Good to see you, Cute V. Thank you for coming by, brother.
I got to get my Merle and Badger and Ricky Bobby fix every day. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, you know, and yes, that's the, you know, we talk about serious subjects in the prep community a lot, right? And man, it's really that is one cool thing about YouTube. You can get a giggle, right on. Yeah. It don't always have to be so serious, and that's one thing I like about Grit and Grace's channel. She really don't take it very seriously,
and they're just lovely people.
They're yes. Well, and the damn animals are like they know they're on camera, man. They're like they know
they're paid actors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That damn AI.
That damn goat, man, with that bucket the other day, I laughed. I mean, I seriously, I had a belly laugh on that.
No, they're AI. I'm calling her out. They're fake.
Yeah, they make my day. I'm telling you, I look forward to the Grit and Gray shorts. You know, I do.
I do too.
Like, all right, cool.
Hey, show and tell. Hey, V.
A little bit, you know. So,
but yeah, they're just. But again, man, that's what you know. Having Granny on Sunday night, man, she's such a. I mean, she's very enthusiastic. She's super friendly. And
she knows,
man, that Southern accent, there's just nothing better than a Southern belle speaking her mind, you know?
I've been watching a lot of her stuff lately, actually. So,
well, again,
like Granny.
it's worth watching. You know, there's stuff on the internet or on YouTube that ain't worth watching. Her shit's worth watching.
Yep.
Well, you know what, Granny, you just keep putting out good content. People are gonna keep looking. You know.
Oh yeah.
And Granny's pretty sharp. I mean, she knows her stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she does.
I want some freeze-dried brownies.
Dude, I will. Yeah, man. Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, dude. Yeah, we talk. You know, I mean, it's been a rough year on me money wise, right? And me and my wife have been talking about buying a freeze dryer now. We really want to do it. The big issue with us is having a place to put it, because those things take up some room, and there's some noisy bastards when they're running.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to have just the right spot.
Yes, Katrina.
It's like my 3D printer, dude. That thing is nuts.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, you know who's not here tonight? What we can do is we can formulate our plan to go visit Devil Dog. Yeah, so
Well,
I'm gonna ring the doorbell, and one of you guys go around back.
I'm not going to do that. I know how Marine's mind works.
On a freeze dryer raid?
Because he's not going to come to the front door. He's going to go to the back door. In my luck, I'm not going to get shot. I'm going to get pepper sprayed.
That's possible.
Oh, they put off heat too, Granny? I didn't know that. I know they were loud. I've heard one, but I didn't realize they put off heat too.
Like I said, my preacher's got, I don't know if it's the big one. It's big. I don't know how big the big one is, but it's definitely not the small one. And he said, "Oh, anytime you want to come down and use it." I just never took him up on it, but I should. I should go down and, you know.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, because I've never actually freeze dried anything. You know, I've ate a lot of freeze dried food and dealt with it a lot, but I've never actually done it. You know, so.
Hello, Teresa. Glad you made it, dear. Again, Teresa, no secrets are coming out here tonight.
I don't think I have any secrets. Oh, I did a response to Prepping with Sarge's video. I didn't put it out yet.
What'd he say?
He does this about once a month. I know Rural's done a few of them. This first one I've done. But he puts out one, I'd say maybe once a month with like a scenario, and then wants you to make a video on how you would respond.
Oh, yeah. I haven't. I seen the video pop up, but I haven't looked at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mine drops tomorrow.
I think mine comes out Sunday. So that's good. They won't overlap or whatever. But yeah, this first one I did. I know Rural's done 2 or 3 of them, or maybe more. I don't exactly know, but I seen this one and I thought I should make a response. So I did.
Yeah, look, Prepping with Sarge is awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd say about one. Once a month,
We lost
he
one.
does one of these little.
Nope, he's back.
There really is like no wrong answer to it. It's just how you would, react to that scenario. So,
right. No, and right. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you're right. Well, there's no wrong or right answer in prepping anyway.
All right.
I mean, there's things that make sense that you should do, right? That you're going to die if you don't do, right? But well, Rural was just on with Vision and on that Prepping 101 thing, and you're right, Rural. You hit on something very correct. That it is a very personal game, and and that's me and Landon were talking about security, and look, every building, every property may be similar, but they're different.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, when you're developing a target package, you have to get into the mind of like, what would I want in there? Be it data, money, food, whatever it is. And like, I'm not a data guy. I'm not an IT, dork or anything. That side of the house, I do know is vulnerable, and I know what I would do if there's something I knew I wanted. you know, so that the security side, like, I think that's what got you into the prepping game through me is I tricked you on the what if game.
Yeah. Well, again, and you and I have done that for years. We play the what if game, right? Because you know every gas station isn't the same. So we're standing at a gas station, and Landon goes, "What if somebody just drawed and fired at your ass right now, Dad?" You know.
Yep. Oh, Chance is asking about 3D printers.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually, I've seen that. That's a good idea, Chance, actually.
Landon does 3D printing, Chance.
Oh, yeah?
And
yeah. I just
getting
bought a Bamboo Lab P1S. If you don't know anything about printers, the main plastic is PLA plastic, which is kind of like, I'm sure y'all have been to like the little roadside stands that have the little like bendy animals and stuff that are rainbow colored. That plastic is PLA, and it's not very strong. It's got a low heat melting point. It's also it's like somewhat biodegradable to a degree, more so than regular plastic. But the Bamboo Lab that I have is actually designed to print in ABS plastic, which is more for like impact tools.
Yeah. Like
you can literally, there's a pattern I found for a wrench, a literal wrench, and it can handle a lot of tensile strength. But I got into 3D printing for nerd stuff like wargaming, and you know, I've been printing like sci-fi guns and whatnot. But you know, I showed Dad the other day. I have the golden gun from James Bond. You know, I thought that was just neat to have. But I have found, like, I 3D printed a survival whistle. It is possibly one of the loudest things I have in my house right now, and I'm loud. So, you know, just a whistle. I mean, and it's made of PLA plastic. Like, if I clear coat it, it'll be protected from the sun, and I could put it on a necklace, and it's perfect. But I've also found like notebook stencils for like land nav and compass holders and pocket organizers and all kinds of crap. And if you print it out of the right plastic, it will last a lifetime. I have found it very fascinating because nerds owned the 3D printer space for a long time. That's why we have all the sci-fi guns and nerd stuff that I'm into. Inside of that space, though, there is the guys who tinker, and they have made some really cool stuff. Not only when you get a 3D printer, the first few things you 3D print is stuff for the printer to make it more efficient and, you know, work better. So, I mean, it's already a self-improving system the day you buy it. And then, I mean, I've 3D printed, you know, the photographer, my girlfriend, I've 3D printed her some stuff that she's kind of like, cool. But then I've 3D printed stuff for her where she's like, this is the perfect thing. like an eyeglass tray in the shape of a cat. It wasn't useful. It's not perfect, but for her, it's exactly what she needed and wanted. And I was like, cool, I can print that. And 3D printers are just neat. I love the space.
Yeah. Well, hello, Ghost Lincoln. Hello, Trent. Welcome in. Glad y'all can make it in, man.
Yeah, Vision, Ghost, how you guys doing?
Absolutely nothing serious going on here tonight, Trent. We're just drinking beer and talking shit.
I think I got one of them AI Chinese mosquitoes after me, though.
Those ones.
Dude, while we were backstage, there was a bee, honestly, no kidding, kept landing on my damn glasses. And I didn't want to kill him, but he ended up dying.
They were letting you know they were watching.
Yeah, well, he was on that one. That was for sure. But you know, but again, I'll reiterate, because we got a lot of people jumped in the chat since we started. No drama on Half-Ass Ready tonight, y'all. We'll boot your ass.
Drama enough for everybody.
There you go. We're gonna talk about fun shit, funny shit that makes us happy tonight. This is a happy night, and we're gonna have a happy chat.
Exactly.
And JS Genesis, don't mention a damn word about aliens. I know you're going to do it.
Now wait a second. Wait a second. Can we take a vote on what makes us happy here?
Well, that's going to make JS Genesis happy. I know. Hey, Cole said hey too, everybody.
Yeah, LMD&T posted something about an asteroid coming close, and all the comments were it's the aliens.
Dude, me and her were talking about that the other night, and there is so much goofy shit on the interweb about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was watching one guy, and this dude was serious, man. He was serious as a heart attack. This, what is it? Atlas 3I or 3, what the hell is it called?
Something like that. Close enough.
Yeah. Anyway, this guy was, it's half the size of the sun.
Yeah.
And you can't see it. And they're picking up metallurgical signals from it. And I know you had fun show and tell. Everybody has fun watching me, that vein poke out on the side of my head right there. But I'm like, how the hell can something be half the size of the sun, which is bigger than the earth, by the way, hide from us?
Oh, much
right?
Bigger.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
No, don't highlight that.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh. Don't highlight that? Okay.
We'll highlight that. I don't know if I'm getting him in trouble yet or not. The COO, I'm not sure if it cleared. So.
Well, I want a big howdy to Carolina Country Homesteading. This is my sister from way down on the eastern part of the state. She's from down around Wilmington.
Oh, okay, cool.
And, man, I just want her to invite me to dinner. Holy moly. She cooks at like 10 o'clock at night. I have been watching her cook and can. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I definitely want to go to her house next time I'm down that way. Oh, sorry. I did it again.
Okay, Rural. I heard Vision talking the other night about you got him in trouble, or were allegedly maybe did. What'd you do?
I showed him something that he wants.
And then,
okay, all right, I got it.
Is Vision getting a new motorcycle?
Maybe.
I see. You showed him something shiny, and he went, ooh.
See, the sad part is literally, for anybody that doesn't realize, Vision's the next county over. So we're close. So when I say, hey, I went to the store, he is very much within driving distance of the same store.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you show him what you showed us last Sunday before we got on? Okay.
Maybe.
All right. I got it. All right. Well, that makes sense then, because I wanted one too. So, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Carolina Country says I have to go fishing before I can eat.
that sounds like a fair trade.
You need to quit twisting my arm, Carolina Country. Ow, that hurts.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts. I'm not much of a fisherman anymore, though, boys. I'll tell you. Growing up, I trout fish these waters all the time. And I must have 35 fishing rods and 6 tackle boxes up in that building up there. And man, that is something I've gotten away from. And, man, I'm going to tell you, Helene did a number on the trout streams down here, boys. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, the good spots are no longer there.
Yeah, they're not even there anymore.
Yeah, they're literally washed away.
Look, it moved some ancient trout water out of where it was, and it's got a whole new riverbed at other places. Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, of course, now's the time to go find that new fishing spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do a lot of bass fishing. I even fished tournaments and stuff when I was younger. And I love it. I just don't have time to do it.
Now I know, Rural. Now I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what y'all are talking about now.
Yeah, because I wanted one too, so I completely understand.
I know exactly what you're talking about now. And yes.
We did the same thing when he showed it to us. We was like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know,
allegedly.
Got real big. Ooh.
Only.
So, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So, y'all keep talking. I have to reload. I've got a dead soldier.
Go reload.
Oh, snap.
Now, wait a second, though. You got Mr. Buff here flexing. Let me.
Yeah, hold on.
Let me get my farmer tan here.
Yeah, same.
There we go.
Yeah, same. I work for a living. I don't get to tan.
That's why I have 2 refrigerators. I don't have to walk so far to get another beer.
That's just efficiency.
That's what I'm talking about. The government Dodge needs to hire me.
I had two refrigerators, but Helene thought otherwise.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Grit and Grace. I'm the same way, man. And look, these little trout waters down here in Western North Carolina, they're more like boulder strewn driveways with water running through them.
Yeah.
And man, you have to bring several extra lures with you.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really cast, I drop. Just find a deep pool and drop it in. Or you're going to be there for a long time.
Yeah.
That's old cane pole sort of fishing there.
Dude,
it's about what you have to do around here.
Yeah, we did that a lot growing up. You know, it was funny growing up, especially right here. I grew up on this property right here. And I remember we would make a cane pole, right? And we'd fish with it all day. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, you break the end off the cane pole and wind your string and bobber and hook back up on it. Put it in your pocket, walk back home with your stringer full of fish. So the next time Dad wasn't looking and I could get out of the farm, all I had to do was find a cane pole.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Didn't have to be cane either, dude. I would use any damn thing. I mean, seriously, I would use anything.
Now, fishing, though, that's where you get the fun stories because Mrs. Rural led a very sheltered life. Right? And so when we got together this last time, and this has been probably 10, 12 years ago now, I took her out fishing. Never held a fishing pole in her life, ever. And we went out, and she was catching some stuff. You know, I'm not touching the worms, not touching the fish. And it started to get a little night. So I changed her bait, and I cast it way out there, handed her the pole. I'm working on it. And she caught a, let's say, 2-pound catfish. You thought it was a shark. I mean, she so excited. Everything's great.
That's funny.
We would
take Chinese AI mosquito after me, and whoever's flying is pretty skilled because I can't get it.
Yeah. Well, the bee must have called his brother because he's back trying to drink my beer. But when Landon was very young, not really young, we had a little boat and we'd go up down the French Broad River. And I still have that little fishing pole. I got a little 5-foot fishing pole, and I would put 7-pound test on it, right? And we would catch these, they call them hybrid bass. They have red eyes. They're smallmouth bass, and they have red eyes. And in the river, they don't get much bigger than a pound, right? But them little bastards would bend that pole. Man, it was, dude, that was so fun to catch those fish on that little pole, man.
Yeah.
But
I think they call them don't they call them a mean mouth?
I'll be telling you, man.
What kind of hybrid? Yeah.
Yeah, they're hybrid bass. There's 2 or 3 different kinds. But these have like a red, their eyes are red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're crazy looking.
Yeah, but man, we didn't eat them. I've never been much of one to eat the fish that I caught. I've always mostly thought, other than trout, I love eating trout.
Yeah, I'll eat trout any way you can make it. I've always been disappointed cooking bass.
Yeah, me too. It just don't.
It's like a carp. There's just not a right way to do it.
Yeah, no, I like to catch bass, but they're not exactly the best eating fish. Yeah,
no, until they get too big.
That's not fair, Granny. I know where you live, and I know what the fishing's like down there. And holy moly, girl, let me tell you, up here in the mountains in West North Carolina, yeah, you're catching mud suckers or trout.
Yep.
I mean, you're just not. So
yeah, and that, I mean, some of the best trout I've ever had is brown trout, like not toilet brown trout, regular brown trout.
Right.
There is a brown trout, and it's such a rare. They need such cold water to live in that you cannot. Like that's a fish that you find farther north. Not here.
Yeah, and we do have a few streams with a lot of them in it.
Yeah, very few, but they are so good, and it's hard to like match that peak I once had with those. Just eating those, just cooking by the side of the river.
Okay, that is a hell of a memory right there, buddy.
Like to go deep sea fishing?
We have done that.
No, I don't want to do it. You watch these shows on there, and they're catching these marlins, and it goes to commercial, and it comes back, and it says 12 hours later. Dude, no, shoot that thing. I'm done. Okay?
Yeah, give me a harpoon gun. I'll take my chances.
Yeah, I need somebody like up on the top of the boat sniping, because there's no way I'm fighting for 12 hours. No, I don't want to do something I enjoy for 12 hours,
No. Yeah, we catch a lot of those too around here, Granny, in the little ponds.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of bluegill around.
Well, see, me and Landon, we live in apple country, right? And every apple orchard has, they call them spray ponds, right? They build these ponds in these apple orchards so they can draw water to spray their apple trees with. And every one of them damn ponds is full of bluegill.
Yep. Somebody caught one somewhere close by and just leapfrogged them all the way through.
Yep.
I mean, hell, some of them bluegill get pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
For bluegill. I mean, bluegill don't get too terribly big.
Well, the state record bluegill in North Carolina was caught out off Dana Road by a friend of mine when we were, young. And that record still stands. Yeah, Dean Case caught that thing, and I want to say it was 6 pounds, 6.92 pounds.
Holy crap.
Yeah, a bluegill. Yeah.
That's a giant bluegill. That's a man.
Yeah, I wasn't with him that day he caught it, so I still tell him he's a liar.
I would
do
too.
Ohio record.
Yeah, dude, it was a big fish, man, in that little spray pond.
I just Googled it, and it's Ohio record is 3.4 or 4 ounce, 4.4 pounds.
That is still a giant bluegill.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're talking 6.5 pounds. That's good Lord.
Yeah.
And bluegill, you know what? When I used to bass fish tournaments and stuff like that, a 2-inch bluegill will try to eat something like 6 inches big, right?
Oh, yeah.
I always said if bluegill got to be like 25 pounds, I'd never swim in one of these lakes, because they're going to try to eat you.
Yes, they'll eat any damn thing.
Yeah, they're not going to succeed in eating you, but they're going to be like latched onto your foot trying to eat you.
Yeah, no shit. No, you're right. My God, this is a conversation for a Friday night, boys, talking about fishing. Hell yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
I'm sorry, that's my next video. I'm calling it.
Next video is fishing.
I hear you, bro.
Pops made a really cool fishing kit for our get home bags.
Yes.
I think that thing is awesome. I mean, it's a line spool with a bobber or a cork for a bobber duct taped to it, and then a couple hooks and bait and some tape on it. It's pretty awesome.
Ghost. No, my video is going to be some sort of mutated 25-pound bluegill, and that's what we're all going to prep for. That's the end of the world.
It looks like Bane from Batman.
Yeah,
bluegill eating you
with green veins.
I'm sure Alan can help me out.
I will bring my fishing pole to the next bug out weekend. I promise.
You better.
I didn't do it this time. Watching me, man.
I thought about it, but I thought, no, if I take my fishing pole, I'm going to end up at the lake the whole time, and nobody's going to even know I'm there. Like, where's OVP? Oh, he's still at the lake.
I still have one of those pocket fishermen. You remember the folding fishing rods?
Yeah.
The Let's Go Fishing. That thing, I still have one of those.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah.
I was watching the hummingbird watching me, man. There was a hummingbird just tearing my food up.
Kane, you're right. Cool. Them bluegill eat anything. Bear hook it.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ghost is on
the Berman, good to see you, bud. I'm glad you come in. I didn't even see him come in.
He adopted the pond. I was
born in. Ghost is something, man. Yeah, Ghost.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't know what was in Ghost food, but I want some.
Yeah. Man, that cat is something, dude. He is some kind of guy.
Yeah, he needs to post more stuff. He don't post.
Yeah,
I seen it pop up last night. I'm like, wow, Ghost posted something. So yeah,
it was just his dinner.
Yeah,
he just put a picture of his dinner on there.
Yep, it was like a minute and 15 seconds long or something like that, which was all intro and outro, and then the little.
That was just proof of life.
Yeah,
We all need that every once in a while. I think it's time for me to put one up.
I do like his intro and outro though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he spent some time on that.
Yep. Yeah, so he needs to like make a video sometime. Occasionally anyway.
Did you guys see Shad put it out and like Maccabeus did it? It's the off-grid comms videos.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you have to watch it.
I saw the thumbnail with the Coke can and I thought, what are they doing? I didn't get a chance to watch it. I gotta okay, I'll watch it then.
Well, that is sweet Carolina Country Homestead, and you didn't have to do that though, because I promise you, sweetheart, there ain't nothing going on here tonight as of any importance.
Well,
agreed.
So there is nothing going on. I was hoping J-Man would show up, but he ain't showed up yet. I sent him an invite. He told me he had to go to Sam's Club though. So
yeah,
6, right?
Do what?
You can have 6 people.
Yeah,
I think you had more than that. I think you have like 8, 7 or 8, something like that.
It is 8. I don't remember.
I feel like I've been on one with more than 6 people.
Oh yeah, you can have. Well, I think since I pay for StreamYard, I can have up to 10.
Oh
yeah, that could be.
That sounds like a little much.
Everybody's picture's only going to be, and look, we're talking over each other with just 4.
Oh yeah, with just 4. Yeah.
I mean, you get that many people, somebody's got to conduct.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion,
I know Matt Chad's had quite a few on at one time before.
Yeah,
I don't know how many, but
10 paid, 6 unpaid. Okay, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 paid, 6 unpaid. Yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, 4 is the most I've ever done. I mean, but I invited J-Man. I thought we might try 5, but
it's a big deal.
Meet again.
But I love impromptu streams, and since Instagram changed their thing where you have to have 1,000 followers to go live, like I'm thinking about switching to StreamYard and doing my impromptu like random things. It's mainly for people to just watch later. But
StreamYard's free one is not bad.
No, and that's all I would need. I mean, it's usually just going to be me unless I'm interviewing somebody. Which I think.
Hey, look, J-Man's here. Hold on, I gotta. J-Man is here. Where'd he go?
Cool.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There, J-Man.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Man.
There he is.
You got a haircut too.
Me too.
You got all of them cut, didn't you?
Yeah.
But in the military, there's a thing called a hip pocket class, and it's basically you wait around all the time, so might as well have one of the corporals or the sergeants get up and teach something. Well, my brain is filled with like 5-minute topics, and impromptu stuff is just perfect for that. Just throw something up, whatever said is said, make notes, and y'all stream so much, y'all actually string along, especially with the 0 hour. Y'all string along like 10 hip pocket classes in a row with a great conversation built in, which is the best way to do it, I think.
Yeah, no, I like that thought.
Yeah, and honestly, everybody. Well, and everybody, I'm sure, Vision when he did the preparedness weekend, that my vision for that looks like chaos because ADHD, right? Now it's just like everybody. All right, it's your 5 minutes. Get up there. It's that kind of thing. It's more like a skit play than anything else. And when you came back and described it, I'm like, I just have to go now because it sounded like it was structured very well. And
don't think for 1 minute that Trent Vision Preparedness don't have some ADD kicking too.
Oh yeah,
hey, it affects us all at some point.
But, dude, that cat, man, during that weekend, he was herding cats, man.
Yeah.
And
when you're running something, that's just how it goes.
What makes his thing so successful? Well, first of all, he has a very magnanimous personality.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
right. He's super intelligent, and he carries himself with an air of authority, so he don't get a lot of kickback.
Yeah.
But he has a really good team. Ghost Lincoln and Mad Shad and Dan H and Devil Dog Prepping, those guys were there for him, whatever he needed. Right, J-Man?
Yes, yes.
I mean, those guys, and I mean, you know, I mean, if you couldn't get Vision, and you couldn't get Vision all the time because he was herding a cat, right? But any of them guys any of his team could take you where you needed to be.
Yep.
Right. Yep. And, you know, and a lot of his presenters didn't show. Oh, Landon, it was a zoo at one point. Because when we first got there, none of his presenters that he had scheduled showed up. And but he made it work.
Yeah. And that's what you got to do.
Well, myself, Rural, Ohio Valley Pep, and James, we all, you know, offered to teach whatever he needed us to teach.
Yep. And
he said, no way. Y'all are my guests. He said, I will handle this. And he did.
Yeah. Well, and that's the same thing. You know, they always tell you when you're getting married, right? Have a designated bad guy. You know, and if nobody has to be the bad guy because you curated your group that shows up, those people who are kind of leading the thing, they're already doing a good job, but it really elevates them when they can just keep that down to a minimum.
Yeah. You know, there was no bad guy. There was just some people had some personal things that come up at the last minute, and you know,
well, being the bad guy sometimes is just saying, hey, man, we got to pick up some slack right here because this person had something come up. It's not, you know, I make it sound worse than it is, but having the head person to make decisions and the tentacles throughout, it's as you know, the dependable people will be there and arrive.
Well, you know, and we talk about it on 0 Hour. We talk about it on our videos. We all talk about it. You and I talk about it all the time, son. You know, leadership, right? Those leadership skills, and Vision has those. Now, again, we've also talked that it is a learned skill. You're not just born with it. Now, but Vision was born with it, and someone helped him fine tune those skills too.
Yeah.
But Vision surrounds himself. His team are also leadership guys. They're also leaders of men, and you know, some of them are more vocal. Some of them are more hands-on. You got Ghost Lincoln, for example. Ghost is one of them hands-on guys. He probably couldn't tell you how to do anything, but he can do anything. He would just put his hands on it, and if you follow him, you'll learn how to do it, right? But yeah, that's why that should be all of our goal with our mag is to not only be leaders of men, but to find men who are also leaders of men.
Yeah. Well, and most of us here, especially in the chat, we like to train the unsexy stuff. And leadership, right? I swear, if I hear extreme ownership out of somebody's mouth again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to control myself. You clearly haven't read the book. You know, that's not what it's about. It's not about just owning up to mistakes. And that whole book is about taking your leadership up another notch at a level where people are going to keep up and where people are not going to be left behind. You are literally the chaser and the pathfinder. Right. You know, people just like, well, that's not extreme ownership. It's like, well, if you read the book, me humbling myself for this task is. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to tell my guys to do anything I wouldn't do. And leadership is one of those unsexy things to train because it's boring. It usually means reading a book, watching a class, practicing when people don't know you're practicing. That's probably the worst part. And having like that impromptu style of leadership where like something's going on, people just look to the person they trust the most. That's just human nature. You know, I've trained for a lot of leadership. I promise you, I'm not the first person a lot of people look at. But that's okay. That means that person's elected and I get to help. Easy peasy. And that extreme ownership is also showing extreme followership. You have to own being a follower.
Yeah, being a good follower is just as hard as being a good leader. I mean, sucking it up and doing what needs to be done. But yeah, I highlighted Carolina Country Homestead, and I just wanted to say to her, your channel has good content, especially if you're into food preservation. I encourage all of y'all to look at her channel. She knows what she's talking about, and I grew up around women like Granny who know what they're talking about. And when I see a person who knows what they're talking about, I'm going to let them know they know what they're talking about. And
I'm loving Granny's. I've been watching a lot of her stuff lately. And I'm loving Granny's videos. Yeah,
you'll like Carolina Country Homesteading too. Especially and Grit and Grace is the same way. I when she does her canning stuff, and man, she cans some weird shit.
You like what you like, okay?
Yeah. Hey man, but you sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you have to get out of your comfort zone.
Yep. See, what Grace needs to do is she needs to put a couple webcams out there and just 24/7 stream Merle and Ricky Bobby and Badger. Yeah.
Badger.
And
well, she'd just be pissed off all the time. Every time she turned on the camera, she'd just be madder than hell because they're tearing something up.
Well, yeah, she wouldn't be able to actually watch it herself. She would just have to let it run and just, but every time Merle's in the chicken coop.
My friend is a farrier, and he doesn't own animals. He says he lives with convicts.
Yes.
Yep.
But well, you're pretty awesome too, Carolina Country Homestead, and I like your channel too. I mean, I like what I like. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here?
Touching the buttons.
I did. I clicked the damn button, and now I can't. Where's my thing?
I fat finger everything.
But going back to your leadership thing, if you watch people that are trying too hard to be a leader, it's like a bull in the china shop. They jump up and they're real loud and they're trying to just talk over everybody. And I'll tell you, one of the greatest weapons you can have is exactly down there what J-Man's doing. Silence is a weapon, man.
You sit back, Don't let that calm exterior. He's like a duck. What you see on the surface is all yellow. He's paddling like hell underneath.
Quiet. Well, and those people, they're not accustomed to being around a good leader either. They're usually mimicking somebody, and they haven't done a lot of study.
Right.
I can't force anybody to be led, and being a corporal in the Marine Corps was my favorite job ever. If I could do that for the rest of my life, I would have. Right, and I loved having basically family that constantly needed coaching. It was one of those, when I got to my unit, I was 21 years old. I was basically pops. All right. I had done my taxes once or twice. I was an old man. So, and literally that was the reason why I was given tasks. They're like, have you ever done your taxes before? Yeah. Okay, cool. You get to run that. And that was, at first it was kind of weird, but eventually it's like, well, some of these kids' raising ain't done. And they're going to ask weird stuff to me, who's not a father, and it was just like, well, man, I'm not your dad, but I know what I would do. And that's just how it led. Like all these people who are probably really good followers don't know they would be really good leaders as well. They're not really changing much. They're literally just accepting a title at some point. You can be a follower that's up here with a leader that's just guiding the group.
I can't imagine that, Grace. I just can't imagine.
Yeah. That goat's a trip, man.
Yeah. I told you my wife wants to get one of them fainting goats, but that's what I need. I need a stiff goat laying in my yard all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
with everything happening at my house, that thing would never get to eat.
Yeah.
I got a 6-month-old, 7-month-old puppy now, so that thing would just be froze all the time.
Yeah, the dog would be sniffing it. Like, what's wrong with the goat?
Like a lawn ornament that the wind tipped over.
Yeah.
Well, what I want to do is get a screaming goat and a fainting goat. And I figured the screaming goat will fuck with the fainting goat so much that, yeah, I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, the fainting goat will probably die. Because every time it stands up, the other goat's going to scream and it's just going to go back down.
Yeah.
Poor things. They don't even know.
Nope. Well, that right there is how Half Ready's going to go monetize. He's just going to put out a bunch of shorts of him screaming at the goat.
Yeah. 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 That's.
Hey, I'd watch it.
I know everybody would, man.
Well,
That's the stupid shit people watch on this stuff, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This I come across a couple of days ago and I forgot to tell you guys about. So, and it just irked me, but I don't know why. But so I'm doom scrolling at work, because I got some time to kill. So I'm doing it. And I come across this video and I clicked on it because I thought, what is this? And it's this guy comes out, he turns the camera on and he mows his grass, right? Starts pushing mower down one end, turn around, come back, right? Took him like 15 minutes. Goes back, turns the camera off. Take a wild guess at how many views this video got.
There's no damn telling.
54.7 million.
That's got to be a fluke.
Really?
Perlman, they're all the kind people eat.
I'm like, you got to be kidding me. 54 million views of you mowing your grass. And that's all he did. He just mowed his grass and turned the camera off.
Hey, man.
I'm like,
that's what I'm saying, man. It makes no sense sometimes. Whatever.
Burr wants my alter ego. That was just some redneck lives down the road. I don't know who that guy was. I had a good time. I don't think I had my new microphone hooked to the phone right because the volume was kind of low, but I had a good time making that video. So,
well, we have a good time watching your technical shit.
Yeah, I'm technologically handicapped, but
it's pretty damn fun. Me and Earl have a pretty good time.
But it made it so much better because the way you edited it, there was like this awkward 2-3 seconds between the camera back and forth, and it made it 10 times better.
I thought I'd make something add a little bit of humor to it, but still maybe a little educational, right? So, because we all need to laugh sometimes. So,
yeah. Grace, I don't know how your shit works either, but it does make me happy. I don't know why. It does make me smile.
Yep, Grace, I'm telling you, them shorts brighten my day. I go, oh, good.
They do. They're hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Look, and I'm a smiling guy, right? There are guys who don't smile, or don't enjoy a good belly laugh. And I'm a smiling guy. But damn, man, sometimes that Merle just busts my gut, boy. He is funny.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of the goat now that the goat's been on, too. I like the goat, yeah. Mm-hmm. Badger, yeah.
Gen X,
permanent co-host.
I'm hoping Badger comes to the Bug Out Weekend next year.
Yeah. Okay, we have a viewer request. J-Man, you got to say something, dude. Shit.
Oh, okay.
I got to say something.
It's your turn.
I'm
so
the quiet one.
Sam's?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Got what I needed.
Well.
So question. When you was at Sam's Club, how many people did you see with pajama bottoms?
This time, honestly, I don't think I saw anybody this time.
It's Friday. The pajama bottom people are partying already.
Well, the time we were there, most people are getting off work, so maybe that's why.
You're seeing overalls.
Yeah.
Huh. I've never done that. What Patricia is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You can. I have played with ChatGPT. It's probably not the place where I'm gonna get like ideas from, but it can tell you like what people liked more. Mm-hmm. It's actually pretty nice. You can send it a link to your video, and it might take a minute. It'll summarize what the video is about, and it kind of looks at where interest peaked and it'll give you an insight on that. Like, hey, you were really funny with this joke, or you were, this section was probably the most informative and more people watched it. Do more of X, whatever it is. It's pretty cool, like for guidance. I don't know about like getting ideas from, but it's definitely cool for that.
Where was it?
I don't use any of that shit.
I just use it to make thumbnails because, again, I'm technologically handicapped. If I had to do it myself, there wouldn't be any
Dead
thumbnails.
soldier. I'll be right back. I got to go to the med tent.
Oh God!
I thought maybe he did shock collars. So,
see, did you see what Dan said up in the chat there, where he said that he's the guilty one, that like he smiles so much that it hurts? But for me, and I'm going to admit this right here publicly, I am so glad that we are friends because Dan scares me.
No.
He's like if Chuck Norris was like a Marine ninja or something, and I'm just like, as long as we're cool, man.
Oh, you got to be talking about Dan H.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan's one of them quiet. You just wouldn't. Landon and I have a friend. Well, Landon's friends with a friend of mine's son, who's also a friend of mine too, and he was a machine gunner in an infantry unit. And yeah, Dan's one of them guys who, man, you're sitting at the bar drinking and you're thinking, how this guy is a killer, and then you get to thinking about what he does, and you're thinking, yeah, he is a killer.
Yeah.
But he probably goes home and beats himself up a little after it, but he would kill you dead.
He's the one that you're like slouching back, flipping through, looking at stuff, and he comes walking by, and I immediately sit up all nice and.
No, most machine gunners are giant teddy bears.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, man, until they have to go to work. When they go to work,
that's
go to
work
work.
mode. Right? And being in that world, man, it's, it's funny. You're all back at the barracks talking about, Susie back home and whatnot. And you're like, man, I can't believe this guy does what he does for a living. And it's one of those cool things too, where it's like and I'm sure from the outside, that interaction, if you were a bug on the wall watching that, you're like, these guys are nuts. But to us, it's like, man, he's just a big softy. I ain't scared of him.
No, that's what he wants you to think.
Until you need to.
That's what they want you to say. Yeah.
It's 2 a.m.
It's time to be scared. Then you damn well better be scared.
And then all of a sudden you see arms coming up from underneath your cot.
So, JD Preppin wants to know, do you have a channel, J-Man?
No.
Why not?
I'm too quiet, and I don't believe I have enough knowledge to keep everybody entertained.
I think that's a load of phooey.
Yeah.
Hello, Steel and Tree. I didn't welcome you in, but welcome in, brother. I like Steel and Tree shit too. He's got a pretty cool channel, man.
I like everybody has their own little niche. You watch one guy and he's doing this. You watch another girl, she's doing this, and it's wonderful.
I agree.
Thank you for coming by, sweetheart.
Yeah, not everything has to be doom and gloom. I tell you, did you see Katrinka put out her poem?
Yes.
1:58.
Yeah.
Well, and that's all it takes sometimes. I mean, for me, I'm into a bunch of nerd stuff, Dungeons and Dragons and whatnot, and that's like the relief side. Most of the time I'm working myself hard, training, doing something, working on something that's not fun for anybody else other than me because I'm weird. But having a creative release somewhere, like I would love to be like a fiction author or something. I just don't think I have the English, talent for that. Yeah, and that's the thing. I do it anyway. And I mean, it's not something I might publish someday, but I've got some things that, maybe I'm a little proud of, but it's definitely my outlet. Yeah, there you go. It's definitely my outlet. And, I definitely am not going to be drawing anytime soon, but the art side, because that's a big thing in warrior culture. In warrior cultures across time have been, the samurai, there's aspects to the balance of like, these guys are trained killers, but they have this, they have this thing, right? That nowadays somebody would be like, oh, look, the samurai does poetry. It's like, that's not what it's about, man. It's about caging the beast a little bit and letting it out creatively instead of this way. I find it super fascinating. A lot of poets have experienced war in some variety. Like there's a lot. And it might be they just lived through it. They might not have participated in it actively. It's kind of the wild part.
Well, I am highly encouraging you to go write, because I am the furthest thing from a writer. But a PSA, if anybody does buy this, Little Rural would not let me borrow his crown, so there's no pictures, okay? So just FYI, if you need pictures, this is not the book for you. Yeah,
and old half-ass over there, I've been on him about writing. I've been on him. He reads like Johnny Five. All right, he can murder a 300-page book in an afternoon. I mean, I cannot. That's just not how I read. But his exposure to fantasy novels and a lot of fiction and his own creativity, I'd love everyone to dogpile him and gaslight him to write a book for me.
You've got to be in my project as soon as I get myself into gear and do it. I'm going to do the traveling book, so where somebody does a chapter and then you send it to the next guy. And the next guy.
All right. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I like that idea. I had to take a phone call, but I'm back.
Did you order pizza?
No, it was actually my dad.
Did he order pizza?
No.
Hey,
no, there was some drama.
Grace, we don't have no time limit tonight, baby. We're gonna roll. We get tired of rolling.
Yeah, some drama.
I might have to dip out and finish packing here in a minute. So, but yeah, for most people, what I tell them to do, this is a classic author tip, is your first book. Let's say you want to publish books. Your first book, do the book you want to write first. It's usually about yourself and an ideal version of yourself. All of us would write an action novel. That's just the first thing. Get that out of your system. Do it now. No one's going to read it but you, because you're in it. And your next book, that is your bestseller. That's the one. It might be the third book, but the one after your first one. And I started with short stories, just having fun doing that. And I mean, I'm not saying I have chapters of it laid out, but I've got a pretty good outline for something I would like to write someday. But everyone needs their outlet, and the written word is the easiest one to get into without going to school. I mean, I can go draw stick figures until my fingers bleed, but it's not going to make me happy.
No.
Nope. Yeah, I like what Granny said. Having that creative outlet. I've told you that about my woodworking, man. When I go to my wood shop, it's just, growing up, I sang in every choir it would let me in. I played music in a heavy metal band, and I acted. I did all these things, and when you become a man, you put away those things, and you do right brain thinking all the time, right? But yeah, Granny hit on something. I found my life got so much more livable, enjoyable when I started using left brain stuff too. So, but
it actually makes you better.
I think it does. I mean, again, I agree with that. Yes, go Rural, go baby, go.
Can you sing?
Yes, I can sing.
I don't mean, can you?
He means right now.
I don't know. I've had enough Miller Lite. I probably would sing, but
that's why just a little taste.
I just make a whole damn video of me singing. How about that? I was
It worked.
I thought that's what tomorrow night, or I thought that's what Sunday night 0 hour was going to be. Just March 7th.
I've thought about making a video reviving camp songs.
Yes. Oh my God, dude.
Right, talking to people who have camp, because I was in the Boy Scouts. There's camp songs that are in my head that like alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic.
Yeah.
That right. And I spoke with the woman who taught that to me as a man, and I said, "Where did you find that?" She's like, "Oh, I did that when I was at camp." I'm like, "What?" And and I'm like, "Oh, so this is a generational thing."
Yeah, and it is. It really is. I mean,
but camp songs have so much history in them too. It's funny when you go into a camp song, like, you know, everybody has a camp song that we know, and odds are they're written in the same tune, which probably means you learned that tune from another song that someone else sang to you at some point. Mm-hmm. So it's a generational thing. And this is something I talk about with Pops too. If you ever have to yell at somebody, you probably sound like someone who yelled at you when you were a child. So people talks through me. And then when I tell him that, he's like, "Well, that's what my dad said." And I'm like, "Oh, so I have two people talking through me."
You have two hands up your ass parroting. I have one.
Right? And
you're right, dude. That is exactly right.
It's all generational.
Funny. That's funny. I'll tell that story while we're talking and bullshitting, man. So my father's name was Mitch. I think I've told y'all this probably, but anyway, he would say these country ass fucking things to me when I was growing up, right? And half the time they didn't make a damn bit of sense until I actually had time to think about it, right? But so I would tell these things to Landon and to my brother Jeffrey and well, his wife, he married this girl about 20 years ago. And little did I know, she was writing this shit down, right? She wrote them all down. And I call them Mitchisms because my father's name was Mitch, right? And stealing tree. But she printed these damn sayings out, right? And made me a t-shirt that has all these Mitchisms on it. And I'm taking it to the beach because they're coming to the beach too. And I'm taking it to the beach, and I will wear it in her honor. She is the sweetest girl in the world. I dearly love her. But
well, Myrmidon already got the first one. Very good. I love the singing voice. J-Man, you're up. Go ahead.
To sing?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We do need to make a sample track, I guess.
No.
You're right. That's cruel and unusual.
Yeah, that would YouTube would boot us for
No. Yeah, it ain't bad enough they're fucking preppers. One of them bastards is singing. We gotta get them all.
Yeah.
No.
They gotta go.
You know how the algorithm works. Kind of animal. I would go viral.
Well, yeah, probably.
Mine would have to be I got friends in low places.
I'm gonna start filming myself mowing the grass.
We could do We Are the World. Just everybody does 5 seconds of it.
There you go.
I'll do 5 seconds of it, but I'm turning the mic.
The old one that you did in school, the row your boat, and then everybody does the round.
Yeah, we never done that in school. We were too busy getting our ass whipped for.
I don't know about
for singing.
Closest one we did to school was a Pledge of Allegiance. So.
Yeah, we did that. Well, man, I don't know if y'all seen. I posted the other day. I think it was LMDMT sent me one of the Schoolhouse Rocky songs.
That was cool.
And dude, I just kept posting them. They just kept popping up, and I was like, oh hell, I remember that one. And that, honestly, that's how I learned the preamble to the Constitution. So, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union. I mean, Oh yeah, there's plenty enough Jägermeister for that, Dan.
Plenty.
I have seen many Marines who swore there weren't enough Jägermeister, and I found enough Jägermeister.
Mm-hmm. Someone's always got an extra bottle somewhere.
Oh, I have seen Marines do some really dumb shit.
Yeah, see, yeah,
Same.
Grace needs to come on and sing for us.
Oh, I'd love to hear Grace sing. She, man, you know, I swear to God, I bet that girl's good at everything she ever done, man. I bet she was. I swear to God, she just. I mean, I know she works hard, and she makes. You make your own luck in this world sometimes, right? Mm-hmm. But you know, I bet Grace, because she's so knowledgeable about other things, just things. I bet you she was really good at everything she done growing up.
You do know that as much as we pick on her, that next bug out weekend we're all doomed, right?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I know.
She's gonna call in some napalm on us.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be Hollywood. She's just gonna like one by one. She's gonna like come out of the lake.
John Wick.
Granny, there probably ain't very few people in this that are old enough to get that joke, but I think it's funny.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, I got to get off here and go pack. Pops, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We're not going to go much longer, but I love you, son. Be careful going down, okay?
Love y'all. Thanks for coming, y'all.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Yeah, he's coming down tomorrow, too. So
at the very least, when we get the bug out weekend, Grace just going to come around and smack us all in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm good with that.
Yeah, we've earned it.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, there's not a doubt in my mind we've earned it. So. Well,
we still got to get Merle and Ricky Bobby and Badger on the
street. Dude, I hope she brings them with her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, holy shit, we had wolves last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Why can't we have Merle?
Oh, could you imagine that? I mean, he already gets in the chicken coop. Can you imagine 3 a.m.?
Oh, I can imagine it. You'd wake up, there'd be a head sticking in your tent.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny as shit. Well, I had J-Man in my tent, so ain't nothing gonna surprise me.
Secrets.
I could never tell if the snoring was coming from Earl's tent or my dog. I didn't know where,
Dude. But there was a lot of snoring going on. I'm just gonna tell you. It wasn't just rural. There was a lot of, I mean, hell, I was right over near Brad and Devil Dog, and yeah, there was a lot of snoring going on.
Yeah, there was some snoring. There was a little bit of talking, the occasional fart. It all, yeah, exactly what you think.
Oh yeah, no, it was exactly what you think. Yeah, yeah. I hope Landon gets to come next year. He, yeah,
and it all worked out good though, because I didn't sleep till my normal time since I work nights, because I would smell coffee and go, what, coffee? And then I had to get up, and Whirl was out there with his coffee pot making coffee. I'm like, all right, right on. So
yeah, no, I don't think Rural slept but maybe like 10 minutes the whole damn weekend. But
no, he slept fine. He just went to bed like 6 hours before the rest of us.
Yeah, I was getting up when you guys were going to bed.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, Ghost, because I slept like a damn baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ghost definitely needed coffee. You could tell that he was, he was like, I need coffee. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was no, but again, that's what I'm telling you, man. The team. I mean, Ghost did that at night, so Vision could get his ducks back in a row, man. It was it was that's. Again, man, like I said, Vision has a good team, and those guys should all be proud of themselves. I mean, I know we all thank Vision, but, the other guys, and I'm finding that out, as me and J-Man are talking about doing one down here. There's no way I could do this by myself. There's no way. And yeah, I grew up on a farm grid, Grace. I know how that works, man. I mean, holy shit.
Oh, good. I'll have morning company then.
Yeah. So, but anyway, look, I ain't gonna keep, because I know Mad Shad's starting up I seen I got a notification.
He'll be on until the sun comes up. So.
Oh, I know, man. I don't have to get in no hurry, but
right.
But I am ready to go.
That's actually impressive. But
I got to put about 3 more things in the truck tonight, and then I'm getting up to crack of damn dawn. I'm heading the hell out of here. So, but anybody in the chat, anybody still listening, be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to show up for 0 hour tomorrow night. I'm not going to promise how long I'm going to stay.
Well, if you show up tomorrow night, you're going to be lonely.
Yeah, tomorrow night I will be. You're right. So, but I will show up for 0 hour, and not sure whether I'm going to do laptop or have the phone, but I'll be there, and for a little while, and then I'll get the hell out because y'all ain't going to. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans with that group I'm going to have. So, who's our guest tomorrow night, Earl?
We had the switch. JBS was going to, and he had some stuff come up, and so we actually rescheduled Celebrating Farm Life.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay, yeah, because they missed, and we ended up with Amy and Chris. Yep. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Amy and Chris being on too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was good. Good show.
I try to hop on some of their live streams when I get a chance.
Oh, I do. I always go and at least say, hey, man, they come on, of course, they're a couple hours behind us. And I'll come on and, and just at least say, hey, because they've been very good about supporting all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, I try to support them every chance I get. But
I tell you what, she is nuts that she literally goes in. If she subs to you, she's watching your video. She is leaving a comment, and she has hundreds.
Yeah, no doubt. No, Belt Loop 29, he's the same way. If you sub to him, he will eventually get, and he will watch every one of your videos, but he won't watch them until you get 29. That's his badge number, right?
Okay.
That's why he's Belt Loop 29. So when you get 29 videos, he will watch every one of them.
Nice.
Yes, Granny is very good at supporting everybody as well. So I see her comments all the time. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, Steel and Tree, I will be more than happy when you get one up because I enjoy woodworking myself. I'm kind of hoping that's what Devil Dog does when he comes back. It's the woodworking videos.
Yeah, he should have.
Well, he's a very talented woodworker. I'll say that. He's a very talented woodworker. I've seen some of the stuff he does, and he's friggin' awesome. And Nick Easy, I probably didn't tell you hello, but I'm going to tell you hello. Nick Easy's been here all night. I don't think I told him hello.
Well, Nick gets around.
Yeah,
he does get around.
Yeah,
I've heard that
stuff as I can, but man, it's hard to keep up.
It is.
There's so much content. Luckily, I don't watch too much stuff on the weekends. I'm hanging out with it. What I miss?
Oh, yeah, Ghost Lincoln and Marine playing with the wood. Imagine that.
I try to catch as much stuff as I can when I'm at work, but it's hard to keep up with everything. There's a lot of content going out there.
Yeah, and there's and again, it is hard to keep up. But
and then you got your things that you watch every week. Like I always watch the Four Horsemen and Visions live streams, and We're All Gonna Die Wednesday, and the Rural Report. The Workshop Wednesday. Yeah, I always watch them. Sometimes I don't comment, so you might not know I'm there, but I'm there. But yeah, then to keep up with all the other stuff, it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is tough. But Steel and Tree makes some pretty cool stuff, Granny. But I do all my woodworkings. I use pallets, and I reuse pallets, and so. But Steel and Tree's a little more high tech than I am.
Oh, wait a second! Now I'm even more salty. I didn't win a pallet sign thing that you made. Bug Out Weekend. You had the
same chance everybody else had, Rule.
But now if I win it next year, it's going to be rigged.
Yeah, now it is. Now that you've done that.
Yeah, so what about coffee? I'm like, I need that one. But yeah.
Well, somebody won one. I can't remember who. But anyway, Devil Dog Prepper ended up with it.
Oh.
So yeah, but dude, I've got to get back in the wood shop and make some more for next year. But I will. I'll get that done. But
add it to your list.
That's right. Yeah, I need more on my list, J man. So But look, I'm gonna tell y'all boys and folks in the chat. I think we'll close this thing out. We've been an hour and 15 minutes. That's enough. And I ain't gonna fuck around backstage, guys. I think I'll just shut her down.
Yep.
All right.
Y'all good with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will see y'all on Sunday, and I will try to put out a little content while I'm dicking around. Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, y'all. Have a good weekend.
Yep. You
See
too.
ya.
Enjoy your vacation.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Yep. See ya.